नमस्ते। नेपाल टेलिभिजनका सहयोगमा नेपाल वातावरण पत्रकार समूहद्वारा प्रस्तुत भिडियो पत्रिका आँखीझ्यालमा यहाँहरू सबैलाई हार्दिक स्वागत।
कृषिजन्य तथा कागज जस्ता फोहोरहरूलाई
When we began Aankhijhyal in 1994, we did not know we had embarked on such a long journey. Today, we've already taken 1,000. In the process, we've travelled the country and told everyone about it. We went south to the Tarai. We climbed the world's youngest peaks of the Chure. We descended again to the inner Tarai between the Chure hills and the Mahabharat range. Then up on the Mahabharat range again. We were not able to spend as much time on the cloud-covered and snow-clad Himals. But we also reached north of the Himalayas to the desert like Bhot. We have captured the entire Nepal in 1,000 Aankhijhyal episodes. We have included all Nepalis. Aankhijhyal's purpose is to tell Nepal and Nepalis about environment and sustainable development, keep an eye against misdoings in this area, and to carry out campaigns. For this, we covered wild animals, from the majestic tiger to the small mouse. We were happy when wildlife was conserved and sad at their destruction. We also covered Nepal's vegetation. From the giant sal trees in the south to the dwarf shrubs in the north. Aankhijhyal has been stressing sustainable use of natural resources like forests. We have been using natural resources for making the lives of the people easier through community forests. But we've not used the national forests wisely and are still unable to reap benefits from these forests. Through Aankhijhyal, we got the opportunity to tell Nepali viewers about people living in different regions, their different castes and ethnicities, different languages and their different cultures. The lives of Nepalis depend on nature. People till the land to produce food grains, produce electricity from water, have earned incomes by processing priceless herbs and also from the natural beauty. But there also are conflicts with nature. Nature has been damaged by human infringement on the fragile geology. The 1,000 episodes of Aankhijhyal have told stories of both the good and bad relations and the good and bad outcomes resulting from the interface of humankind and nature. The purpose of Aankhijhyal is to provide information on environmental conservation by making the future of humankind secure. But humans are not only related to nature. The relationship among people also determines the type of relationship they have with nature. Therefore, we have told our audiences about discrimination between boys and girls. We've talked about both discrimination in the laws and that in traditional practices. We talked about reproductive rights when not many were as concerned about this. Ganga Devi Rajbangshi lived in Attariya of Kailari district. She was pregnant when she had visited the Dhangari hospital about 5 kilometers from her house in January 1994. But there was no doctor there. She returned home with severe pain. She was alone. Then she cut her stomach and extracted the baby, after which she had to be taken first to Dhangari and then to Nepalganj hospitals. The Nepal Forum of Environmental Journalists, or NEFEJ, was alert about such incidents even before Aankhijhyal began its broadcast. The team from NEFEJ met and spoke to Ganga Devi in Nepalganj. She died a week after we had taken the interview. Aankhijhyal also spoke about discrimination.
छाइछुतको यदि झुटो व्यवहार गर्छन् भनेदेखि ती मनुष्यहरूलाई मानिस मलाई त भन्नु मन त लागेन। अब यो व्यवहार गर्दाखेरि तिनीहरूलाई त म त मान्छे भन्दिन। ती त कुकुरको व्यवहार गरे ती शैतानहरू हुन्।
We have told stories about how people are forced to focus on obtaining 2 meals a day because of poverty than on other issues.
अब हेर्नुस् अब यो अरु विकास त गर्न सकिन्छ। घरमा जुन घरमा आफ्नो खर्च छ भने सक्छ, खर्च छैन भने सक्दैन।
Education is one way to end poverty, but the education Nepalis receive is weak. Some have not yet been able to give everyone opportunity to see all alphabets, others all the numbers. The schools are in a bad shape. Many Nepalis also have no access to health services. Many roads and bridges were built in the past 50 years. Still, people travel with fear on the roads and while crossing rivers. One has to risk his or her life while traveling from one place to another. In many aspects, Nepali society seems still to be in the medieval ages. Society does not allow individuals to choose their life partners. Parents marry off children when they are very young. Aankhijhyal was not only about Nepal. It has also provided foreign reference material useful to Nepalis in Nepali language with support from its international partners. The materials we have prepared have long-term relevance. There are many downsides in present-day medical education in Nepal. There has been much debate, protests, and fasting unto deaths in opposition. We had tried to warn people about what was going on when it began. We had prepared a program on the wheeling and dealing involved when the first private medical college was being accredited some 22 years ago.
हामी केही भन्न चाहन्नौ किनभने यसको न्याय अब परमात्माले गर्छ।
Sadly, the protests to improve medical education today also have to rely on God's will. Despite all this, there is no need to feel hopeless. Illegally built brick kilns in Kathmandu were giving much trouble to the neighbors at one time in the past. They also destroyed the environment. Aankhijhyal talked about this issue, leading to the closure of the illegal kilns. We had also talked about pollution of the Bagmati. Now there are visible improvements in the river. Some years ago, Nepal was embroiled in a long conflict where many people were killed. Many others were forcefully disappeared. Many became homeless and a great deal of infrastructure was damaged. Aankhijhyal had also reported on innocent people caught up in the conflict.
यता तिहारको डर यता उयोहरूको डर के गर खाना दिलुम मुनेसी तिहारको डर लाग्दो नुदी मुनेसी तिहारको डर लाग्दो सबैको डर लाग्दो के
We also covered the end of the conflict.
राति सुत्दाखेरि सुक्ख छ दिनमा हिँड्दाखेरि पनि अलि ढुक्क छ.
We had also informed political leaders about the declining trust among the people.
नेपालको प्रधानमन्त्री त अब यहाँको मूल्यवान त सस्तो छ है नेपालको प्रधानमन्त्री.
सरकार पनि यस्तो छ के अहिले भोट हाल्यो भने त भोलि पर्सि गएर चाख देखाउँछ त्यो नै नराम्रो.
When no one was listening to issues raised by journalists, audiences had got back to us.
हामी तिमी त के सब कुरा फिराइदिने हौ
रोटी हाम्रो काम तुमलाई बताएपछि तुमलाई हामीलाई सुख दिने भए त हाम्रो काम तुमलाई बताऊ खाली बताएबाट तुम खिच फोडा खिचबाट लैजाने तुम जैसा हजार आए.
Aankhijhyal was a partner in protests for ending the Kamlari system. The Kamlaris who worked for others are now self-sufficient and some also provide jobs to others.
अब यो पसलले नाम काम दाम सबै दियो हैन. पहिला बाउको भाँडा जुठो माजेर बस्ने मान्छे हैन आज यस्तो माथि आए सबैले चिने फल्नाले यस्तो गरेले यस्तो गर्यो भनेर यस्तो गर्न सक्ने रहेछन् भन्ने तिमीलाई पनि उ भयो. But some of the issues we had raised still remain in society. Aankhijhyal had repeatedly reported on the practice of accusing women of being witches, and there are no signs that this will end anytime soon.
अब मलाई त अब मेहनत गरेकै लाग्छ मलाई बाट पनि पत्रकारले साथीहरूले चाहिँ गर्नु जे गर्नु खोजेको के अरे हाम्रो यो जनचेतना जगाउन जे जति गरिरहेको थियो नि त्यो गरेको राम्रै लाग्छ तर जति भएन पनि तपाईहरुले मेहनत गरे तापनि हामीमा त्यो चेतना आकै छैन भने मलाई यही दुःख लाग्छ.
Aankhijhyal itself went through various ups and downs while working on these 1,000 episodes. We had successes that we could be proud of, but we also failed. Aankhijhyal survived. Aankhijhyal's success is the result of the efforts of many. We are grateful to journalists who helped us take Aankhijhyal to where we are, technicians and staff, donors that supported the production, the audiences who watched our shows, and the critics who were always sharp with their feedback. We hope to do still better and have courage to reach unscaled heights of television journalism, and that could be more challenging. We hope you will support our efforts.